Hi, I'm Kerry. I've had flat feet since I was born, and I used to have all sorts of trouble with it. Like I had torn cartilage in my knee, I had loads of knee trouble. I had to stop doing sports for a while. But last summer, I was at some kind of prayer meeting, and I really felt God say that you should get prayer for your feet. They were asking for prayer for healing, and I hadn't thought about flat feet for ages, and God was just like, go and get the prayer for it. You should ask for them to pray for you. So I was like, okay, fair enough, I'm willing to like give it a go. And so I got people praying for my feet, and all of a sudden like my feet just started getting like really hot, and I couldn't stand on them. I was literally sort of jumping from one foot to the other, and the people praying for me actually had to hold my feet down because I was just sort of jumping about, and I had no clue sort of what was really happening other than I could feel God moving through the prayer. And eventually that kind of stopped, and when they kind of stopped praying for me, I actually felt like I was standing differently, and I was like, hang on, like my feet feel like they've changed shape. There is more space underneath them. My knees were straight, because basically when you have flat feet you've got no arches, and so your knees go introverted, and I felt like I was standing a lot straighter. And I was like, I think God's healed my feet. I think actually they physically changed shape. And I was, to be honest, I was quite freaked out. I was also like extremely happy, and like God just really started to move through me in His Spirit. And so I was like, okay, I think I need to go and get this checked out. I just need to sort of confirm in my own mind what had been going on. And also it was really cool to just, if you feel God move, to just go and like seek proof if you can, and sort of like with medical conditions or whatever. So I went to the GP, and I was like, I had to explain what happened. So I kind of said, I was like, wow, people have prayed for my feet, and I think they've changed shape. They used to be flat, and now they don't feel flat anymore. So I just wanted to check whether like I've got arches in my feet. And the GP was kind of looked at me quite strangely, but he was like, okay, fair enough. I think he found it quite funny, and he looked at my feet. He was like, I don't know what they were like before, but I can say now that they're not flat. They're no flatter than my feet. And I was like, oh, okay. And pretty much I have arches in my feet now, and sometimes I have to like really think about what actually happened and what God did. And I don't get any pain in my knee, but I still I'm just like astounded that God would do that, because that's physical changing and like the structure of my feet, like physical changing in my actual bone structure. And I'm like, God did that. And like it wasn't because I was particularly like painful at that time, but God was just like, I want to heal you. I want to like show like me working through this in your life. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, it was pretty cool.